This area outside of Lambeau Field is expected to be one of the general admission entrances to the NFL Draft in April, an event that should bring hundreds of thousands of football fans to the area. I'm your Titletown neighborhood reporter Carl Winter, and the safety of the people coming into and around the draft is a paramount priority for local law enforcement, especially after the terrorist attack that killed more than a dozen in New Orleans on New Year's Day.
There was a meeting specific just for this final game in light of what happened in New Orleans.
Following last Wednesday's truck attack on Bourbon Street, local authorities increased security at Sunday's Packers game.
And they did kind of look at, are there any areas we could beef up that maybe they weren't necessarily unsafe, but maybe they could be made more safe. And those will also be part of our conversations during the draft preparations.
According to Ashwaubenon Village documents, the NFL draft footprint will have pedestrian entrances here on Lombardy Avenue and here, and law enforcement says those areas may see more protection.
At the Packer game yesterday, we used some different vehicle barriers. I would anticipate that we would use those same vehicle barriers during the draft, and quite honestly, during future events that would draw that many people.
Brown County Sheriff and Ashwaubenon Public Safety say they'll work with Green Bay Police as leaders on safety during the draft. And they anticipate private security companies from around the state and nation to help, like David Marrero's Tri-Bolt Defense. With more than 15 years of counterterrorism experience in the military, Marrero says attacks like the one in New Orleans can sometimes be prevented with lookouts, cameras, and physical measures.
From a counterterrorism perspective, when you're trying to prevent an attack like that, what can you do other than closing roads?
Well, a lot of that is pre-planning, organizing how your traffic flow is going to be, utilizing maybe outside the box thinking, and I don't know if they did this or not, but you can use fire trucks, you can use plow trucks.
Local authorities say they've been meeting with each other and the NFL at least monthly and expect even more meetings as draft preparations ramp up following the Super Bowl in February. In Titletown, Carl Winter, NBC 26.